is Robin Thurman, and I will be explaining you the exam for the wrist and the hand for proprioception and the S2 for temp. Of the hand, you have the C5, 6, 7, and 8 dermatomes, which is innervated by the medial, the ulnar, and the radial nerve, and you have the S2 dermatome, which is innervated by the spinal nerve. As I begin with the upper extremity, with the conscious pathway, we have the nerve roots coming up, starting with the cell body of the first order neuron, which is in the dorsal root ganglion, and it enters into the spinal cord. The axon of the first order neuron travels through the nucleus cutaneous, which is carried from the upper extremity. The axon of the first order neuron of the fistula cutaneous synapses with the second order neuron, and here it is in the medulla. From the medulla, the axon of the second order neuron crosses the midline, and it ascends to the thalamus and to the medial lemnisca. From the medial lemnisca, the second order neuron is in the VPI, which is the ventral postlateral of the thalamus, and then synapses with the cell body of the third motor neuron. From the third motor neuron, you have then it travels to the cortex, and then terminates into the primary sociomotor sensory cortex. That ends for the pathway for the upper motor neuron. On the S2 dermatome, you have this, it starts from the spinothalamic pathway. You have the axon of the first order neuron. Again, this is for temp. The receptors is peripheral of free nerve endings, and it travels through the dorsal root ganglion, and it synapses with the ipsilateral of the dorsal horn of the lamina 1, 2, and 5 of the spinal cord. The axon of the second order neuron, you have the synapse of the cell body in the dorsal horn, and it crosses the level of the spinal cord. And at this point, this is where you have the axon that travels to the lateral of the anterolateral system and all the way through the cord and of the brainstem to the thalamus, and then synapse with the VPL, which again is the ventral posterolateral. Lastly, you have the axon of the third order neuron, which the cell body is located in the VPL, and then the axon travels to the primary sociomotor sensory cortex. This concludes the pathway, and at this time I will have my individual that's participating to demonstrate the proprioception of the wrist and the hand, which you would do is after we perform this. And but we're going to start with the S2 region with the temperature. Here, this is where I will use a cold pack, and I will use a hot pack. I will have her, since she's already turned away from me and doesn't necessarily have to close her eyes to determine if it's cold or hot, I'm going to let her feel it first. This is cold.
Cold.
And this is hot.
Hot.
So again, the dermatomes run for S2 on the posterior lateral of the leg, and also includes the medial aspect of the heel. So I will place on here and tell her to instruct her to let me know if she feels cold or hot.
Cold. 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 Hot. 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 Cold. 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 Hot. Hot. Hot.
Okay. Now we'll have her to position to the chair so we can check for the wrist of the dermatome C5, 6, 7, and 8. Here I will instruct her to position her wrist in movement, and she will let me know if, well, the position I place her in, she will let me know if it's up or down. So I'm going to demonstrate to you first with the wrist and the hand. This is down and this is up. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, close your eyes, and you're going to say if it's down or up. C6, 7, and 8 of the dermatomes. Okay, with your thumb, this is up and this is down. Close your eyes.
Up, up, down, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, up, up.
Good. Open your eyes. I'm going to do the next two. This is up and this is down. Close your eyes.
Down, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, up, up.
Okay, open your eyes. Lastly, we're going to do the C8, which is partial of the ring finger and the pinky. So I'm going to do up, up, and this is down, down. Close your eyes.